The council chamber of the Galactic Coalition hung suspended in the void between stars, a magnificent construct of crystalline architecture and gravity-defying engineering. Inside, representatives from 47 species gathered in emergency session, their bioluminescent forms, chitinous exoskeletons, and plasma-based bodies creating a kaleidoscope of alien life. Ambassador Elsa Chen stood at the human delegation podium, her dark eyes scanning the datapad that had just ruined her morning. Beside her, Chief Engineer Alex Rodriguez pulled at his collar, sweat beading on his forehead despite the chamber's perfect climate control. "This is impossible," the Vrex representative hissed, its serpentine body coiling with agitation. "The Kepler Nexus cannot be failing. Our finest computational minds designed those systems over 10,000 cycles ago." Elsa cleared her throat, and the translation matrix carried her words to every species present. "With respect, Ambassador Vrex, impossible or not, the core is destabilizing. We have 72 hours before the collapse cascades, through 17 star systems. The Kepler Nexus, a massive stellar engineering project that regulated energy flow between neighboring solar systems, had been the Coalition's crowning achievement. It prevented supernova, harvested stellar winds, and maintained the delicate balance that allowed billions to thrive. Now something had gone catastrophically wrong. The Kolathi delegate, a being of pure electromagnetic fields contained within a specialized suit, flickered with what the translation matrix interpreted as frustration. "We have already sent our best technomancer collectives. The quantum crystalline matrix that governs the Nexus operates on principles beyond standard physics. Our attempts to interface with it have failed. As have ours," added the Matherian, its gaseous form swirling with dark colors. "The system was designed by the ancients, incorporating technology we have studied but never truly mastered. We can maintain it, but repair it? That requires understanding we do not possess." Alex leaned toward Elsa, whispering urgently, "Tell them we need access to the engineering schematics. All of them." Within minutes, holographic projections filled the chamber. Incomprehensible arrays of quantum matrices, dimensional fold equations, and energy conversion algorithms that made human physics look like finger painting. The alien delegates murmured among themselves, their various forms of communication creating a symphony of clicks, hums, and electromagnetic pulses. Elsa watched Alex's expression change as he studied the schematics. She'd seen that look before. The same expression he wore when solving problems that had stumped teams of specialists. "It's a patch job," Alex said suddenly, his voice cutting through the chamber's noise. The translation matrix struggled for a moment, then conveyed his words. Silence fell. "Explain yourself, human," the Vrex ambassador demanded. Alex stepped forward, gesturing at the holographic display. "This entire system, brilliant as it is, it's basically 1,000 different elegant solutions duct-taped together. See here?" He highlighted a section of the quantum matrix. "This connection wasn't part of the original design. It's a workaround. And here, this energy shunt. It's compensating for something else that failed centuries ago." The Kolathi delegate flickered rapidly. That is blasphemy. The ancients' work was perfect." "No," Elsa interjected, understanding dawning on her face. "Alex is right. Every species here has been maintaining this system for millennia. But you've all been so focused on preserving the elegance of the original design that you never actually fixed anything. You just added more sophisticated patches. We cannot simply fix technology we do not fully comprehend," the Matherian protested. Alex laughed. A short, sharp sound that the translation matrix rendered as various forms of aggressive amusement across species. "That's the difference between you and us. Humans have been fixing things we don't understand since we first started banging rocks together." He pulled up Earth's technical history, images of humans repairing spacecraft with improvised tools, fixing nuclear reactors with cadmium control rods and sheer determination. Even the story of Apollo 13, where duct tape and ingenuity saved lives against impossible odds. "You want to know why humanity should lead this repair?" Elsa said, her voice growing stronger. "Because we're not engineers in the way you are. We're not artists crafting perfect mathematical solutions. We're mechanics. We're the species that keeps breaking things and learning how to fix them with whatever we have on hand." "This is ridiculous," the Vrex ambassador protested. "The fate of billions rests on precision, not not improvisation. Then you've already lost, Alex said bluntly, because your precious precision has gotten you nowhere. The Nexus is failing because it's over-engineered. Too many perfect solutions creating cascade failures. What you need isn't another elegant algorithm. You need someone willing to rip out the parts that don't work and replace them with something that does. The chamber erupted in debate. Some species were horrified at the suggestion of altering ancient technology. Others, desperate as the countdown continued, were willing to consider any option. Finally, the Coalition Arbiter, an ancient crystalline whose species had witnessed the rise and fall of empires, spoke. The humans will be granted access to the Nexus. They will have 50 hours to implement their solution. 28 hours later, Elsa floated in zero gravity inside the Nexus's core, watching Alex and a team of human engineers do what their species did best: take something impossibly complex and make it work through sheer stubborn determination. They'd bypassed 17 critical systems the aliens insisted were untouchable. They'd replaced quantum processors with simpler mechanical relays in key junctions. They'd even used Earth-standard copper wiring in places where exotic metamaterials had failed. Because sometimes the old ways worked when cutting-edge technology didn't. Initiating restart sequence, Alex called out, his hand steady on controls that would either save 17 star systems or doom them. The Nexus hummed. Energy flowed. The cascade stabilized. In the council chamber, 47 species watched in stunned silence as human engineers, covered in grease, exhausted, using tools that looked primitive compared to galactic standards, saved the Coalition's greatest achievement. Elsa smiled as Alex's voice crackled over the comm. Core stable. All systems nominal. And before anyone asks, yes, we left detailed documentation on what we did and why. You're welcome. The Vrex ambassador slowly uncurled its body, a gesture of deep respect among its kind. Perhaps there is wisdom in your chaos. We prefer to call it adaptive problem-solving, Elsa replied. But chaos works too. As the emergency session adjourned, the crystalline arbiter approached Elsa privately. Your species is young, impulsive, and reckless. You break things we consider sacred without hesitation. Elsa nodded. All true. This is precisely why the galaxy needs you, the arbiter continued. Humanity is the universe's last hope, not because you are the strongest or the wisest, but because when perfection fails, you are the only ones who know how to make imperfection work. Elsa looked out at the stars, at the Nexus now glowing steadily in the distance, and smiled. Sometimes the universe doesn't need another elegant solution. Sometimes it just needs duct tape and someone crazy enough to use it. And in that moment, humanity claimed its place among the stars, not as conquerors or saviors, but as the mechanics the galaxy never knew it desperately needed.